guys, welcome back to Lisa's Studies. So today I decided to do a study video. I woke up at 6:30 but ended up staying in bed for a little longer and just setting up my desk ready to start my study day because I have midterms as soon as I come back from break. So I'm just gonna set up my desk real quick, putting my coffee because we need coffee to stay awake. And I got this little stand because my MacBook seems to overheat for no reason. Literally doesn't even run anything heavy, but it just overheats. So yeah, but I just went ahead and set up my desk and turned on my little fairy lights because they make it everything just so much cuter. And the reason I woke up so early is because I'm gonna go see a friend later to study with her, and I just wanted to go ahead and get ahead of myself because it's just so much to read today. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just open my ebook. I do have the hard copies of some of my books, but the ebooks just seem to be a little bit less spacious when it comes to my desk because it is a little bit cramped. But yeah, I'm just opening that up, and I think it's 19 chapters I have to do for one class and 20 something for another one. So I'm just focusing on health assessment for today. But yeah. So it seems like I haven't really taken notes on my iPad in a really long time, so I just got super excited to use it and take some more notes. The thing about that I like about the iPad is really just the organization. I love taking notes on paper. As you guys know, I love stationery, but for some reason the iPad just feels so much neater. So today I just thought I would, create some titles. I mean, I didn't do anything crazy with my titles, didn't really design a lot or use pictures, but I did really enjoy taking notes. So I start off by making my title in just a small font and then kind of just writing, I write the chapter number and then I'll write the title under it and just kind of zoom in and put it in the middle of my paper on the top. And that's just kind of how I've always done my titles, but there are some times where I like to be a little bit extra. I just really was tired this morning. It took everything out of me to get up, especially because I'm still on break, so my mind is not in school at all. But I went with this little light blue color. I really love using pastel colors. I feel like the prettier the notes are, the prettier or the more motivated I feel to study in general. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of notes on the nose, a health assessment and a bunch of other body systems. And yeah, so let's get started. So usually I study in the afternoon, of course, after school, or in the weekends. I like to study throughout the entire day, but I don't really usually wake up early to study. So today was a little bit different, and I actually really enjoyed it because I got to see the sunrise. And I feel like the earlier I wake up, of course, the longer the day feels. So I feel like I'm more productive. And I did speed up a little bit of the clips only because they were really long and the video would have been forever because I really take a long time on taking notes, especially because if my handwriting is not neat, then I probably won't be satisfied. And here's my coffee. It's really yummy. My mom honestly makes the best coffee ever. But yeah, I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. honestly thought it was a little funny because right here I had the biggest brain fart. I literally lost where I was and just did not know what to write, but I have a lot of those, so it's not a surprise. So I took a little break and I went to go see my little baby Lola. She is my study buddy and my cuddle buddy and everything to me, and I just thought I would share her because she's literally adorable. But I went and saw the sunrise by my window and it's super pretty. It is foggy, but it is also really, really cold. So I guess that was expected, but I'm just gonna continue taking notes. I'm still in the same chapter, super frustrated, but again, I really am enjoying taking these notes and just kind of trying to finish as much as I can. My Apple pencils seem to be hitting kind of like the magnet or like the little metal part on the screen, and unfortunately I literally run through those tips like nothing. I buy so many and I literally just one study session will go through a whole Apple pencil tip, but it's whatever. Doesn't mean that I don't like using it, it's just really annoying. So I took a little break. It is now 10:04 a.m. I probably took like an hour and a half break, and I went to go shower, mopped my floor, walked the dog, and I'm not going to be doing a little to-do list because I want to be a little bit more organized. I kind of forgot where I left off and just wanted to get back on track. So I'm just going to write down the books that I have to read today, as well as like auscultation practices that I have to do for clinicals coming up when I come back, and my head-to-toe assessment practice, which is kind of a lot because it's just a lot to study for a day, so most likely won't get it all done. But I can't really do some of the things yet because I need to practice on somebody, and I usually wait for my fiance to get home, so we're gonna wait for that. But overall, I'll just kind of write down what I have to read and hope to finish as much as I can. Then I like to put some music. I usually just look up lo-fi study music on Spotify, and there's a bunch of playlists and I just go through them. Usually all of them are pretty good, but I did have to mute it because of copyright. I didn't want to get a copyright claim or anything, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back to going into my notes with a different chapter finally. But yeah, I sped it up like times 12 because literally it was such a long video. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going and taking some notes. And then my little Athena came to see me, which is another one of my dogs. She's such a sweet girl, and she's getting a little old, but she's still really hyper, and I really love her. And I'm just gonna go study with my friend Ariana now. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed.